Hi there, Year 7. I hope you're well. I'm just back here for another virtual assembly with you. It's our third week of working through lockdown. I hope everything is going okay. Really well done so far with all of your work. I've heard some really great things from your teachers so far, so keep it up. Just a few important announcements for me to go through today. I'm going to firstly talk to you about how to submit your work on Show My Homework because I've heard there's been a few issues with that, with maybe some people not quite understanding how to link their work up to Show My Homework when you finished it. So that's the first thing I'm going to go through. The second thing I'll go through is special mentions and congratulations once again. There's a couple of people that I've had that have done really, really well, and I just want to bring that to our attention. I'm going to go through Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well and discuss who Martin Luther King Jr. was and why we celebrate him at this time of year. And finally, I'm just going to discuss the Head of Year Challenge once more again for you because I'd like everyone to try and get involved with that if they can. So, the first thing that we want to talk about is submitting work on Show My Homework. So, I understand there's been a few issues with this, with people not quite understanding how to submit their work. Now, it should be fairly straightforward. When you're on Show My Homework, as you can see in the picture here, there is a submit button, and all you need to do is click on the submit button on the piece of work in order to submit your work. So you can see that your teacher will say when something needs to be handed in via Show My Homework. It will say at the bottom there. So when you submit something, you need to press the submit button. You then need to type a message to your teacher, and then you need to attach any files. So that can be any documents, any pictures, any presentations, anything your teacher has asked you to put together. That's what you just need to put on there. You can choose those files from your computer or from Google Drive or from Dropbox. So there's multiple places where you can get them from. And then once you've attached it, you press on submit assignment to teacher to send it to your teacher as a submission. So there's just a little GIF here about how to do that. So you see how they've put submit, written a message. They're now attaching something from their computer, and it will come up as that attached on the bottom. And they've just pressed that submit assignment at the bottom, and then it will have that little loading screen just to say when something's submitted. So I'll let that play one more time. And there we go. Now, the other thing to say is as well, if you are submitting work on your phone, there's no sort of there's not necessarily a submit button. And instead, there's a little paperclip icon you can see there. So make sure that you are pressing that, and then you should be able to submit your homework at the bottom, and you can then attach it from your phone. You should really be working from a laptop. If you are working from your phone and you only have access to your phone, do let us know, because it would be really good if you're able to have a laptop. And if you are still struggling with laptop provisions or struggling with internet, do let the school know because we can help you with that. Just a couple of other things to say about submitting your work on Show My Homework. Try to submit your work on time as best you can. Okay, so remember that your teacher will give you some time at the end of your lesson to submit your work. So do use that time to submit it. If you do need to work on it for a little bit longer, I'm sure that's fine. Just let your teacher know and you can submit it a bit later. The only thing is we don't want you to work really late on in the afternoon or into the evening. So do try and round up your work as best you can within the lesson to submit it. Your teacher might forget to assign your work as an online homework. And if that happens, if there's no submit button, what you can do is you can always message your teacher from Show My Homework, and there'll be a little paperclip icon. You can click on that paperclip and you can then attach a file to a comment. So that is another way that you can upload things on Show My Homework by messaging your teacher. If you do need any help, there's a link in the description of this video, and it will take you to the Satchel One website, the help page there, and you can get some further help. If you are really struggling and you really don't know what to do, and you're still struggling to engage in your work and access all of your work, can you just send an email to the school, please? That's admin@theforestacademy.co.uk and just let us know your problem and we can get back to you. Okay, some special mentions and congratulations. I just wanted to, following on from last week, pick up on another couple of you who are doing some really good work right now. So I just wanted to say well done to Jaden and to Millie. You've done some really brilliant work, guys. I've heard from your maths teacher that you've had 100% completion in all of your maths work, and you've even done the challenge activity. So that's really brilliant. You've really stretched yourself there. And Jaden as well, you've had some fantastic engagement in science. So really well done, guys. I'm going to send out a certificate to both of you, to your parents, to say really well done on the great work you've done. And a extra special super congratulations to Charlotte in 7-0. You are the winner of this month's Jack Petchey Awards, so really well done. Charlotte, you've worked extremely hard this year in all your subjects. You've regularly challenged yourself, making sure you're doing all of the challenges and you completed your work to a great standard. But the thing that we've really loved to see is you've not let this national lockdown stop you. Your works continue to be really, really well done, and you've worked as hard as you possibly can so far. You've not let this current situation affect you. So really well done. Charlotte has actually won £250 that she can donate to any part of the school that she wishes. So, unfortunately, the money's not for you, Charlotte, but you can tell the school what you want that money to be spent on. So, really well done. You will be receiving a certificate and also a medal for that as well at some point. So, that's really brilliant. This is a really prestigious award that only one student wins a month. So, very well done, Charlotte. Really proud that that's in our year group. So, really well done for your hard work. Okay, this is another important thing I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was on the 18th of January. Now, this is actually a national holiday in America, and it's mostly celebrated in the USA. But Martin Luther King is a key figure that's celebrated throughout the world because he fought against injustice and tried to make sure that the world was a more fair and equal place, especially at a time when it was really dangerous to do so. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about him and why he's so important and how you can use his principles in your own life and what you should really be thinking about going forward and about how to fight for what is fair. So why do we celebrate him? Well, the USA was a really deeply divided country ever since slavery, and America never really got over its slave history. Even as late as the 1960s, African American children couldn't go to the same school as white children, and their schools were more often very, very bad, of very bad quality. African Americans couldn't even sit in the same section of buses as white people. So America was a deeply divided country that worked against black people. And Martin Luther King was a figure that spoke out against this and brought huge numbers of Americans who are both black and white together to start to end this segregation. His I Have a Dream speech is probably the most famous speech of all time, and it talks about how segregation needs to be ended and how black people and white people need to have the same rights. He was brilliant at making sure that everybody understood this. He was really good at making sure that both sides, both white and black Americans, came together to try and fight for this. But because there were a lot of people that disagreed with him, he did put himself in a lot of danger, and he was tragically shot to death in 1968 for standing up for what he believed in. So he's really significant, and Martin Luther King can be seen as the first person that really started to try and bring about more equality and in America, and make us all think about, well, what is fair and what should we fight for? And we still live in a world today that is deeply divided, not as divided as the time when Martin Luther King was around, but still not everybody enjoys the same rights and the equality they deserve. And this has been highlighted last year with the George Floyd killing in America, and many others as well around the world. So we still have a very long way to go. And so we still need more Martin Luther Kings out there to fight for justice, not just for black rights, but for equality with everyone and to make sure that we do live in a better world. So there's some really important people today that are doing that. If we think about Greta Thunberg, for example, who is standing up to world leaders to make sure they actually meet their climate targets, to make sure that we don't fall into a climate crisis. We have Marcus Rashford as well, who's fought recently for free school meals and has spoken out against the government for not funding that and for some of the really terrible meals that have been sent to some families. And I've also put a picture on the board of Darcus Howe. He's a man you might not know about, but he's a really important figure in Britain and speaking out against police brutality against black people in Britain. So these are all people today that are being extremely selfless and making sure that we do live in a better world. And I want you guys to take away some really important um, things from all of these people, because all of these people have given up their time to fight for things that they feel is really important. They're not doing it for themselves, they're doing it because they just think it's right. So I want you guys to think about, when you see something that isn't right, what do you do? What do you do as a person in order to try and change that? What should you do? And it can be absolutely anything. If you see someone who's being bullied, for example, what should you do in that situation? Should you stand and let it happen, or do you get involved and you say something and you stand up and you say that that isn't right? It can be absolutely anything. Going forward, we in this world need to make sure that we are picking up on things like that and picking up on where things aren't right, because what Martin Luther King has shown us is that if you don't make the actions, then the world is not going to change. The world only changes because of people's actions. And that can be an action that is really small, or it can be an action that is really big. But in any way, it's really important to actually act upon it. So I want you to take that away from today's assembly. And finally, I just wanted to talk about the Head of Year Challenge again. I spoke about this in the last assembly, but I've only had 2 entries so far. So really well done to Joshua and well done to Poppy for sending me some updates on how they've been during lockdown. But as I said last week, I just want you guys to show me that you're doing the things you love, because I think it's really important throughout this lockdown for you to be focusing on yourselves as much as you are focusing on your work as well. So as I said last time, I'd just like you to send me any pictures or an update of what you've been up to away from school. So show me that you're doing the things you love. As I said last time, show me that you're maybe watching some great films or reading some great books, playing some great video games, playing your musical instrument, anything you've been doing to really make sure that you're still focusing on fun and having a good time, even though we're living in a really difficult time at the moment. So you can send those pictures or an update of what you've been up to my email, which is on the board there. And as I said, all entries will receive a prize, and there'll be a special prize to the entry that we find the best and most inspiring. So that brings me to the end of my Assembly Year 7. Well done. Do let us know if there's anything we can help with. But as I say, really well done for all of your hard work so far at home. It's been really good. Take care.